In a move that shocked both the nation and the international community, President Volodymyr Zelensky fired his top general, Oleksandr Syrsky, on Tuesday night. The decision came in the midst of swelling public protests that filled Kiev's streets and called for a new direction in the prolonged war against Russia. Weeks earlier, Zelensky had already taken a drastic step, removing young Defense Minister Mikhailo Fedorov from office. Fedorov, only 35, had become an overnight icon for many Ukrainians, championing a high-technology approach that emphasized drones and autonomous systems to counter Russia's massive conventional forces. His vision resonated especially with younger-regular Ukrainians who saw technology as a way to tip the scales while reducing casualties. Syrsky, appointed commander-in-chief of the armed forces in February 2024, led a more traditional strategy, emphasizing attrition, ground-based force concentration, and conventional warfare. As the conflict entered its fifth year, the divide between the two camps grew sharper, and so did the public opinion. In the streets of Kiev, chants of "Let's use drones and stop the attrition" echoed across the square. Zelensky's choice to replace Syrsky was described by officials as a response to the chorus of public sentiment. He tipped the slot to Major General Mikhailo Drapety, SVG commander of the Joint Forces. Drapety is part of Ukraine's newer cohort of officers. Having earned a reputation on the front lines for his emphasis on tactical innovation, drone integration, and direct accountability, he is widely respected by both soldiers and policymakers. In his own words, Drapety said, "I have seen drones give us a chance to strike the right points with less risk and to win battles that might otherwise cost many more." The removal of Syrsky drew sharp lines. Supporters of the Fedorov vision praised the appointment as a breath of fresh air. Critics of the old line viewed Syrsky's dismissal as political turbulence. In any event, the top brass realized a unified command structure was essential for Ukraine's survival. During his brief time as a minister, Fedorov achieved notable success striking Russian forces using long and medium-range drones, boosting Ukraine's initiative and slowing the advance of Russian armored divisions. After the dismissal, Zelensky said that his options had narrowed. "We had to choose between two very different ideas that could not coexist," he said. When the differences became too great, it was necessary to make a switch for the sake of unity. In his tribute, Zelensky praised Syrsky's accomplishments, highlighting his role in defending Kiev early in the conflict and leading the counteroffensive in Kharkiv. The decision is far from a simple personnel shuffle. It reflects a real struggle within Ukraine's leadership to decide how best to fight a relentless attacker who relies on numbers. Many Ukrainians are tired of heavy casualties and yearn for a strategy that incorporates cutting-edge technology, a direction that drew them to Fedorov. Bringing a more talented officer with that vision inside General Drapety seeks to give people faith that the country has a path to win while curbing Russia's advantages. While the new approach may look shiny and high-tech, the real-world impact will only be measured as the war continues. The question for Ukraine will be how to harness the new direction while still ensuring that brutal urban fighting does not contribute more to the loss of human capital. Until the very end of fighting, Zelensky will be under pressure to keep both troops and the people united. At the end of the day, the war is about staying resilient, and Ukraine must win in life. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay strong.